Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Warm. Take a look. May the sun keep you warm, even in this land of bitter cold. Come and see what goods I offer. Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us. All right, then.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Braith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me. It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. Mm-hmm. Braith, I've come to tell you that I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Don't make me laugh, baby Battleborn. You'll be afraid of me to the day I kill you.
You're wrong. You can't hurt me anymore.
Oh no? So you're gonna fight back if I punch you, huh? You're gonna hit a girl?
Well, no. I mean...
That's what I thought. Now get out of my way, baby. I got things to do. Mother?
What?
I wanted to ask you something. It's about a boy.
Not now, Braith. Go ask your father. I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire 1, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait,
Papa, the next time you go away, I want to come with you.
When I go away, I go to war. That's no place for a little girl.
Every knight needs a squire. I can help you with your sword. Things like that.
Nice try, Blossom, but I'm not a knight. I'm a mercenary. The answer is still no. Besides, your mother would miss you too much.
Yeah, right.
Are you feeling sick? My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, friend, that I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
It's a shame, isn't it? This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kynareth gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Well met, kinsman. There's no telling what it means. I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. My lord, please, you have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means. Oh. I only counsel caution.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick. Mm-hmm.
My lord, please, you have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means.
What do you need, my friend? Lead the way.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. My lord, please, you have to listen.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
If the news from Helgen is
I'll
true,
head back home if
well,
you need me.
There's no telling what it means. I only counsel caution. We cannot
Let's not
afford to
waste
act
any
rashly
time.
in times like these. My lord, please, you have to listen.
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take?
If the news from
I'm
Helgen
heading
is true,
home if you need
well,
me.
There's no telling what it means.
Oh, did you?
I
It's
only
a fine
counsel
day.
caution.
Lead the
We
way.
cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
Still here.
My lord, please.
What do you want me to
you have
carry?
to listen.
I'll head back home if you
If
need
the news
me.
from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means.
What would you have me do then?
What's the meaning
Nothing?
of this interruption?
My
Jarl
lord,
Balgrup is
please.
not receiving
This
visitors.
is no time for rash action. I just think we
Well,
need more
that explains why the
information before
guards
we
let you
act.
in.
I
Come
just-
on then. The Jarl will want to speak to
Who's
you
this
personally.
then? So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that
The Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
Falkreath will
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. Off
This
to
is a
Bleak Falls
priority
Barrow
now.
with you. The Jarl
Anything
is
we
not
can
a
use
patient
to fight
man.
this dragon.
Neither
or
am I,
dragons.
come to think of it.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Sadia, dear?
Yes, Mum?
Don't forget to polish those glasses later.
Of course, Mum.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
Fresh from the wilds.
Aren't they? I always set some aside for myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
Trinkets for your
I'm
good
sure you
lady,
could charge double for those and still sell them
all
all within a
crafted
week.
by the great Aeorland.
Chops and steaks fit for a
Grey
jarl.
man
Come and see
himself.
my selection of the finest quality meats.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven. Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.